One of the biggest problems service providers have is holding on to customers, improving customer service, and also reducing customer churn. It's all related, and Jerome from ASSIA is here to help us figure out one way of keeping service providers hanging on to their customers. What are you guys showing today?
Excellent, thank you, Phil. So here what we are showing out is this new app that we have from our terrific engineering group that basically provide the right information to at the right time to the technician. So here in that case, what you're seeing is I've just input the DSL line information of the subscribers that have been dispatched to.
Okay.
I'm in the field, as you can see.
Yep.
Right? And,
literally in the field.
Yeah, definitely. And here basically I'd like to understand what's going on this particular line. So automatically the system is going to provide me the information that I need to diagnose this particular line. So you could see that here, code violations, the line is really bad, retrain, really, really bad. So something is definitely going wrong on this line.
Right, absolutely, yeah.
And in just a click of a button, the system can easily tell me that this line is very unstable.
Sure.
And
looks
something's
like
happening.
Wiring defects.
Yeah,
says so right there.
Great question.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Once again, just as a touch of a button, I can easily detect that this line is manifesting some unbalanced wiring.
Okay.
Traditionally, the customer at this stage, the service provider is going to say, where do I need to drive my tech? Is a problem, in the house? Has the problem been happening over the past 24 hours? So those are typically the questions that are very important for the troubleshooting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So here at this particular stage, the technician would just simply click on the history. Okay. The system would give him an historical perspective, and here, for instance, you could see that the line used to be very stable and become suddenly very unstable.
Something happened, yeah.
Over basically the past 24 hours. So
right.
Indeed, something happened. What?
Right.
Okay, as you could see, the wiring defect that we had detected, used not to be present for the past week and started to appear basically yesterday.
Okay.
Right? So now, as a technician, I can have an intelligent conversation with the customer at the premise saying that, have you moved your modem?
Right.
Did you change something on your phone line?
Right.
So right there, this is gold for basically the guy in the field, who's responsible for fixing the problem.
Right.
Right? So as a technician, I need to figure out where it is that I need to drive to.
Right.
Do I need to drive to the house? Do I need to drive to the remote terminal? Right? Those are the questions that are important for me to address, because that's going to save me potentially a lot of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So here, for instance, I'm just going to go and use that filter, and I've seen that I like to understand whether my line, the line that I'm working on, is the only one in the neighborhood to be unstable with bad connection. So I'm using this filter, and as you can see, this is definitely not the only line within this neighborhood manifesting this similar problem,
right.
which basically is going to conclude that I need to drive to the remote terminal rather than the customer premise.
These could be potentially customers that haven't called yet.
You're correct. So I can proactively impact their quality of service even before they complain.
So you're not only saving time, you're potentially avoiding 5, 6, 7 trouble calls.
You're completely right.
Okay.
Exactly, Phil.
Right.
And what's also very important, one of the big things that was missing for the technician is as they were basically intervening on the line. So now I know the type of problems that you need to look for, I know where to drive to, but is what I'm doing right now truly addressing my problem? So we've actually built in this app the ability to do a before and after comparison. Okay. So for instance, at this stage, I can store the performances of the line, and as I'm working on the copper, I can now press compare, and the system is immediately going to show me a before and after comparison, showing me whether or not I have actually fixed that problem that I was dispatched to.
Excellent.
There we go.
All right, Jerome, thanks very much for talking with LRTV. Good demo.
Thank you. Bye-bye.